It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 11 of The Walking Dead. In this video, we're gonna be revisiting a very interesting scene that was in the Season 11 trailer, which showed a survivor getting their arm bit. We're gonna look at a theory that could have been Leah, and we could have seen Leah's death in the trailer. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this theory down. Alright, as always, before we jump into this, if you're not a subscriber and enjoy the content by the end, consider subscribing to join our community, share and smash the like button, and press the bell to be notified when I upload. We're actually on the road to 5k subscribers, so if you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe to help me get to that milestone. Let's waste no more time and dive right in. So, obviously at this point, it's very clear that this Reaper right here is in fact Leah. And we're gonna get a big reveal in Season 11 that Leah was a Reaper. Now, this other shot that was in the trailer is also a dead giveaway that this was Leah, because obviously we see Daryl looking at this Reaper, and obviously Dog is right by the Reaper's side, and it appears that the dog is treating this Reaper as its owner, which would make sense only if the Reaper is Leah. Now what's very interesting, and this is where we get to the theory, if we take a look at the shot that was in the trailer that showed someone getting their arm bit, we can actually see that the clothing matches, or partially matches I should say, the clothing that Leah is wearing. This survivor has a vest on, similar to how this Reaper or Leah had the vest on, and also Leah is wearing fingerless gloves, similar to the one that we see this survivor wearing. So, just looking at the clothing, there is a lot of similarities. There's a lot of different pieces of the clothing that does match. Now, obviously, because the picture of Leah in the background with Dog is a little blurry, we don't exactly know the color, so we don't know if the vest is green. But from this angle and this distance where we do see Leah, it does appear that she's wearing the exact same clothing. Now, what's also interesting is the knife that the survivor was holding. If we look at the knife, it's not the knife that we saw Leah holding in the episode where she appeared. I have a picture of that on the bottom left. So the knives are different. Obviously, she could be carrying different knives. This doesn't necessarily say that this is in fact Leah or it's not Leah, but we should definitely keep an eye on the knife that Leah was actually holding. And if that knife comes around at any point in the teasers or trailers, then that's definitely a giveaway that it's Leah. Now, what's also interesting is that there was another shot in the trailer, which I have right here in the background. We can see a survivor. It appears like it's the exact same survivor who had their arm bit, but they're actually carrying a screwdriver. So it's not even a knife that they're holding. So obviously the screwdriver is different than the knife that we saw the survivor carrying. So some things don't necessarily line up. But what's important to note, and what I wanted to get at in this video, is that we can't really say for sure that it's Leah that gets bit, and we can't say for sure that we saw Leah's death in the trailer. At this point, there's a good chance of that happening, but there isn't enough clues. The only clue we have is that the clothing seems to match. Now, one final thing that I do want to cover in this video very quickly is something to do with something that we saw in one of the teasers. So if we look at the image in the background, we saw this quick shot of Daryl looking at something in the underground tunnels. Now, what's interesting is if we look at the episode Leah appeared in, we know that she had a picture of herself and her boy, I think. We can actually see in other shots that I have screen capped on the bottom right, Leah looking at the photo that I was talking about. And then later on, when Daryl came to find Leah and didn't find Leah, he found out that the picture frame was not in its regular spot. It was gone. Now, if you look at what Daryl is holding, it does appear that it's the exact same shape as the picture frame that Leah was holding. So it's likely that what Daryl is holding is in fact the picture frame. And this could be the first reveal for Daryl that Leah is in fact alive. Obviously, he wouldn't know that Leah is a Reaper at this point, but he would find out that she's alive, that she was around this place at some point, which may lead him to a direction, which may get him to where the Reapers are, which may get him captured, and so on. But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to go through in this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm definitely interested to know everyone's thoughts and opinions about this. Do you think we actually saw Leah get bit in the trailer, or do you think it's another survivor? And also, what do you think about what Daryl is holding here? Do you think it's the same picture frame that we saw Leah holding in her episode, or do you think that it's something different? Share your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to join our community. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe to help me get to that milestone. Share and smash the like button and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.